Are you breathing properly?
Mindful Dads.
Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Dads. I'm Alan and today we're going to talk about breathing. We tend to breathe very shallow. If we watch children breathe, they breathe from the diaphragm, they breathe from the belly, and it kind of has a better effect on the body and the physiological response that has. So throughout my meditation practice and mindfulness practice over the last decade, I've learned many different breathing techniques, and the one I want to share with you today is a very brief one, but it is fantastic for calming the body down. Now, when we breathe in, it activates the sympathetic nervous system, the stress response in our body, to get ready for something which is dangerous or of threat. When we breathe out, the body calms down. It's almost like it resets itself, or it puts the brake on and calms all the physiological responses and all the organs down to a balanced level. So this technique has many different names, but we're going to call it box breathing. The Navy SEALs, the SAS, a lot of armed forces use this technique in war zones, and it's to bring the body back down to a calm level so soldiers and people in threatening situations can react and respond in the most appropriate way without having that threat response overwhelm them. So the reason why this is called box breathing is as we breathe in for say 2 or 3 seconds. So as you can see on my left here, a little box, and so as we inhale, whether that be for 1-2 seconds, we pause at the corner, and as we exhale, whether that be for 1 or 2 seconds or sometimes longer, we then pause at the corner, and then we breathe in again at the other corner, and so on and so forth. Now, what that does for the body, it brings it down to a very calm level. This technique brings resonance and balance and coherence to your overall system. When we're breathing in a systematic way, then what happens to all the systems in the body? They start to work together like an orchestra. And when our body is in coherence, it starts to flow more. It starts to think in a problem-solving way. It starts to heal better, and it can, particularly in threatening situations, it can problem solve a lot quicker if we need to. Astronauts use this technique, box breathing, and it's been known that some astronauts can bring their heart rate down from about 100 on the in-breath. So their heart rate would travel up to around about 90 to 100 on the in-breath. And as they're breathing out, they can bring their heart rate down to around about 60 to 40 beats per minute within a few seconds. So have a go at that technique. It's a pretty easy technique to use. It takes a lot of focus and attention, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Imagine that box. So as you're breathing in, you're traveling up the box to the corner. As you're breathing out, you're traveling across the box to the other corner, and so on. I find this technique very useful in situations where I feel stressed and need to bring my body back to the now, body back to the present moment, and bring a balance in the system. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'd love to hear anyone's comments on box breathing or any other breathing techniques out there that you've learned. We'll see you soon.
Mindful Dads.